Okay, so Maya LT, ZBrush, and Substance Painter workflow. Okay, so obviously, the first thing you're gonna do, hold on, is you're going to be modeling your axe. You're building the base shape, right? So this is the base shape. Obviously, you're gonna need your reference folder. So you're gonna go in, you're gonna model, you're gonna do your sub Ds and do all that stuff, right? Get the base shape in, get all the big details in, and then you're gonna throw that into ZBrush, right? So in ZBrush, this is what's gonna look like. You're gonna go in, export it out to ZBrush. Nothing fancy, right? You just export it out as an OBJ. So for me, what I did was I exported everything out as an OBJ. Okay, I labeled everything as low, and then I exported it over to ZBrush. So all you have to do there is you just gotta import, and you just import all your low into here, and then from there you sculpt, right? You sculpt, and then eventually once you're done your sculpt and you put in all the details that you want, you rename everything to high. Now this is where the problem was yesterday. The problem yesterday was that I had gone in, I used this Z plugin, I exported this, and I called it done. I was like, alright, this is finished. I'm going to use this for Substance Painter. It doesn't work that way. Okay, whatever this exporter does, Substance Painter hates it. Okay, so that's where the problem went. So what I did, so to fix that, what I did was I did export it out as FBX, and then I threw it into Maya, back into Maya LT. Now the problem with that, without decimating it, you're going to go over your poly limit for Maya LT, which means that you can't export out your high poly. So to circumvent that, what I did was I went in and I had decimated it to the poly count that I know Maya is going to be okay with, right? So Maya's max poly count is 250,000 polys or triangles. I can't remember if it's triangles or polys. I have a feeling it's polys, okay? So if you look up here, so I was dumb and I looked here and I was like, okay, 224,000, perfect, right? But really what I should be looking at is this poly count up here, 447,000, right? So that's way over. I didn't look at that. I was dumb and I looked at this one. So I exported it to Maya, and then this is what I got, right? So when you export it into Maya, you want to make sure that everything lines up properly, right? So that's the first thing. So it lined up properly, and then you would start your retopo, right? I guess I totally skipped that stage. You bring in your high poly, you retopo it, right? And then you make your new low poly. Okay, so that's this. Okay, and here's the 447,000, right? So when I noticed this, I was like, oh crap, I screwed up, right? This is again too large. I can't export this out as one object. So what I did was so individually, they're like, this is the highest poly one, 44,000. So I was like, all right, I can export these. Whoa, this one, sorry, axe head is 181,000. So each individually, I exported it out as individual pieces, which is then fine, right? Because again, only 250,000 triangles are allowed. Okay, so once I did that, what the hell just happened? Okay, so once I did that, I gotta really do this. Then, okay, well this is already done, but once I finish that, I go into my baking settings, right? And then I added all of my high polys into here. By mesh name, changed to by mesh name, made sure the underscore high underscore low is correct, set my common parameters, and I just click baked, and then it finally worked. Alright, so that's a quick tutorial, quick rundown of of the workflow if you're using Maya LT, sculpting in ZBrush, and then you're planning to bake in Substance Painter. Alright, so hopefully that tutorial is helpful. If you do, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, this is recorded live on Twitch, so please check me out on twitch.tv slash Dallas_Done. Alright, there you go. So I'm going to highlight that, I'm going to clip that, and I'm going to throw that